So here I am at my local hardware store. It's not huge by Australian standards, but it's got a pretty good range. And here I am stuffing all kinds of stuff into my step wagon. It's proving very handy. Those are 3 metre long poles. They fit. So this is the next room I need to do some work on. I've got a little single bed in it at the moment. But the trouble is, it doesn't have a door. And it's got a staircase running through the middle of it. It's kind of confusing what they've done here because it looks like the tatami were all put in. And then they built the staircase over the top of them. Which would suggest that maybe the house was originally 1 story and they added a 2nd floor. Which might be true. Or they just put the tatami in when they were building the stairs. Either way. The main problem with the room is, of course, it doesn't have a door and it doesn't close off. So there is actually tracks here for sliding doors. So what I'm going to do is this triangular area here, I'm going to wall off so that then we can have one sliding door here that goes across to open the room, and obviously back across if you want to go up the stairs instead. That way this room will be usable as a bedroom, because it's a bit small to use for anything much else. Another thing I'll do is remove these sort of hodgepodge railings on the other side, and probably just replace it with one proper one on the left side. Not have anything on the right. Using my trusty Japanese saw, which is pretty cool actually. So I'm just marking that up there. And we'll see how it comes together. Now I've got those main frame bars in place, reasonably neat. I'm going to add this spacer in the middle, and I'll be adding veneer plywood like this on either side, so it'll be slightly inset from the frame, which will hopefully look a bit better than just tacking it on over the top. And that's the inner frame going on. Alright, that's one panel done. Looks reasonably neat. And it makes this a private room once you close the door. Meanwhile, you get into the stairs by opening this door. And I just have to do the same panelling on that side. I think it makes the entryway look better too, having these doors here. A little bit more complete somehow. And that's what it looks like when it's done. Actually a fairly close match for what's on the other side already. So now that room in there is properly private. Another advantage is once you close that door, the hot air upstairs is closed off from the downstairs, which should help keep the downstairs cool. Next on the list is in this first guest room on the left of the front door. I need to tidy up this closed off doorway. Not really sure how they could have made more of a mess of it, especially this shelf. It's not even level. So I'll tear that up and put in some supports and another piece of plywood. So I've blanked it off a little bit more neatly now. Unfortunately I can't get panelling that'll perfectly match this because of course it's 30 years old. It's completely changed colour. And since this has got writing all over it anyway, and over here it's faded and coloured unevenly, there's not a lot of point in trying to make this timber all look perfect. I've either got to paint over it or strip everything out and do it again. But seeing as this is essentially a holiday house at the moment, I think this will do.